Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Cameron. I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys day going? Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Today we're reacting to Detroit man crashes out after DNA test reveals 3 kids ain't his. All 3 kids ain't his. Wife allegedly slept with his own relatives, so he pulled up to her job and shot her. Now, it don't say that she's dead, so I'm not gonna throw the rest in peace word out yet. We're gonna get into it and see what was actually going on. But by the title alone, this is a very emotional, disrespectful situation here. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, these are the games that women like to play by trying to have not multiple baby daddies, but lying to men about who the father is of the children is, and lying about who's supposed to be responsible for the kids because they are afraid to own up to their mistakes as of dealing with someone else or cheating in a relationship. Not cool at all. But at the end of the day, these are situations that come with, I guess, dealing with certain women. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever agree with trying to take somebody's life. Not gonna say ever, but depending on the situation. This is not one I would say take it. But at the end of the day, everyone's gonna do what they want to do in the situation. You get what I'm saying? Some people are willing to tolerate it, some people are willing to walk away, some people are not. But it seems like you put this man through a lot to make him want to go get a gun and come up to you at your job and try to shoot you. So, with that being said, let's get into this video and figure out what's going on. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with the like button, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time I post a video. Also, if you guys have any videos like from your active social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
Imagine being married to your wife and you have 3 kids with her. And then you find out that one of the kids is not yours. That means that your wife cheated on you. Crazy. How about if you found out that 2 of the kids that you thought were yours are not? Your blood is probably boiling at this point. Well, guess what? In Deshaun Flood's case, this man found out that all 3 of the kids were not his. And to make things even worse, not only was this woman cheating on this man, she was cheating on him with his relatives. So the kids belong to his relatives. After getting this information, Deshaun decides to go down to his wife's job and confront her about it. She sees him coming and runs inside of one of her co-workers' car. That didn't stop Deshaun from shooting her multiple times. And when she tried to run while shot, Deshaun chased her down and pistol whipped her. After hearing the gunshot, some of the co-workers called the cops. The cops came, arrested Deshaun, and the wife made it to the hospital where she survived. There are some people on the internet that are saying it's a valid crash out because not only was she cheating on him, she was cheating on this man with his relatives. And others are saying that they believe that he took it too far.
Following breaking news.
I'm not gonna lie, right? It's like, how do you expect someone to act? Like, what is the right way? Like, honestly, what is the right way to react? Now, people are gonna say, yeah, get up and walk away, you know, cut your ties and walk away. Bro, we talking about children. Not only did you lie about having 3 of my kids, you fucking the fam. So while we go on to family events and shit, hey, what's good, my nigga? What's good, cuz? Yo, what's good, bro? How you doing? Auntie, what's up? What's up? What's up? One of the cousins is slapping, and they don't say what relative, but it's being relative at all. It's crazy. Yo, what's good? This nigga is slapping up your joint. And it said, if I'm not mistaken, relatives. Yeah. So she's getting around the fam. You got me looking stupid, number one. My kids don't know who their damn daddy is. You probably barely even know who the father is. And I'm taking care of this shit. Now I'm like, taking care of anybody or taking care of your damn stuff is a lot. So try to manage 3 kids and a wife and yourself is a big task to take care of. To then come to find out not 1, not 2, but all 3 ain't yours. Me personally, I don't understand you didn't know from the first one. You get what I'm saying? After the first one, 2, and like, how the hell you lie about 3 kids, bro? That's hey.
Out of Sterling Heights, where police say a husband shot his wife in her work parking lot. That shooting happened at the Pomeroy Living Center on 15 Mile near DeQuinder.
I wonder if you found out all at one time.
Has an update on the victim's condition and the investigation.
Because that sounded like some shit that he found out right there in that moment. Got up, just said, fuck this, load the shit, and went to the job, honestly.
Yeah, this is still a very active scene behind me. Take a look at this. Look at the bullet casing markings on the ground here. Sterling Heights police saying around 8 o'clock this morning they received a 911 call that a woman had been shot in the parking lot here at the Pomeroy Living Center off of 15 Mile near DeQuinder. We're told an employee was shot by her husband in the parking lot. We're told they both lived in the city of Warren and that the husband came up to his wife's employer and shot her several times. Police thankfully were able to respond to the scene within seconds. The wife was rushed to a nearby hospital where she is still alive. Police encountered the husband who was armed with a revolver and were able to take him into custody. Here is Captain Mario Bastianelli talking about the moment officers encountered the gunman.
Like I said, our officers were here.
He went there with the full intent of, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna sit right here and deal with the consequences. I don't know how to like. I'm gonna say what I think. You get what I'm saying? That's the way you do shit. You understand? That me personally, that's the way you do shit. If you gonna go take matters into your own hands, you get what I'm saying? You gonna go and you gonna deal with shit on your own terms. Don't run. Don't run. Sit right there and deal with the consequences. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about it. Because at the end of the day, yeah, it's wrong. She violated. You get what I'm saying? But it took for him to get angry to decide to get up and want to walk over there and shoot at her job. Broad daylight. Broad daylight. Now that's a nigga that's hurt for sure. You get what I'm saying? At her job. Broad daylight. And sat there and waited for the police to come. So my thing is this. If you gonna do some shit, stand 10 toes behind it. Stand 10 toes behind it. Don't try to cop the plea. Don't try to lie. Oh, I get his crash out. You get what I'm saying? I get it. To go and do what he did, I don't agree with. But I get the crash out. Cause that's a big disrespectful loss scandal. I don't know how to put the exact term for it. But the shit that he's dealing with emotionally wise is insane. How do you react to it? I might lose my goddamn mind raising 3 kids and find out the 3 kids ain't mine, they're my relatives. So, hey, stand 10 toes behind what you do, man. Stand 10 toes behind what you do.
Very quickly. So, which makes all the difference in the world of somebody with a gun and they're actively shooting quickly. So,
officers encountered the gunman.
Like I said, our officers were here, very quickly. So, which makes all the difference in the world of somebody with a gun and they're actively shooting at people. So this happened to be a targeted incident because it was a domestic situation. But you never know how these things are going to transpire, right? How they're going to work out. Officers show up, you have a guy with a gun, Does he go peacefully or does this end up, turning into a shootout with our officers? It's a, very stressful situation on everybody, including our officers arriving. All in all, a good ending to a bad situation.
Again, we're told the female victim is expected to survive despite being shot several times in the body. And again, her husband has been taken into custody. No word yet on when he could be charged. In Sterling Heights, Gino Vici, CBS News, Detroit.
Gino, thank you.
Hey, first and foremost, I want to start off by saying thank God for the fact that no one actually got killed or no lives were taken. At the end of the day, she did make a very horrible decision in her life. And it affected someone deeply to want to make them come and take her life. So thank God that she's able to stay alive and able to take care of her kids that she has, because it would suck for them to lose their parent. To me, the crash out is valid, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people choose to make decisions and not care about others' emotions or people that they're hurting behind their actions. You get what I'm saying? And it's very disrespectful to want to put somebody in that predicament. Me personally, I've heard people get cheated on, lie about their kid, cool. Lie about who the father is, cool. These are things that's common. You get what I'm saying? But to lie about not 1, but 2, and 3 kids, you lie about him being a father. You lie about who the father is. You lie about the fact that the kids actually belong to his relatives. That's insane to me. You get what I'm saying? That is insane to me. And these are not little babies. These are, I don't know if those were the 3 kids, but the fact that it's 3 in general, raising them, diapers, Pampers, milk, sleepless nights, brushing your ass, hospital visits, 3 kids we're talking about. Emotionally attachments, all these things that are coming out of this man to try to, take care of this kid. And I'm only saying that because only a man that actually cares will take it this far. So you got to you don't have to, but we have to think about the situation for what it is. This woman actually lied and acted like this was supposed to be a fairy tale story of my 3 kids and my husband. And you've been violating it from the first kid. Probably even before that, with relatives. So, again, I think it's a valid crash out. I don't agree with how you dealt with it, but the fact that you dealt with it the way you did and stood 10 toes behind you, what you did, you didn't run, try to go on the run, aiming at nobody else, went and targeted just for her. Some people want to go up and shoot the job up, injuring, harming others. Nah, he went right after her, chased her down, pistol whipped her, all kind of shit. She better be thanking God right now. Even right now, I don't know when this happened, but be thanking God right now that she's still alive, because this is a crazy situation. And you survived every shot that you got hit by. So she need to definitely be thanking God. I also feel like it's very important to understand who you dealing with. You get what I'm saying? You cannot push people to the edge or do foul shit to people and expect them not to retaliate or not to react. Men, female, whoever you choose to identify yourself, everybody has emotions and reactions to actions. And unfortunately, his reaction came from your actions. So I would just simply say, be careful who you choose to play with. Everybody ain't going for the conversation. Everybody ain't going for I'm walking out. Everybody ain't going for, you know what, I had enough of this. Everybody's not going for it. So be more mindful who you choose to play with. And I honestly think that the whole situation altogether is foul. Stop with the corny shit, cheating on people with their family members. That shit is super foul. Super foul. If the man ain't good enough, walk away. If the sex ain't good enough, find somebody else. But to have kids lie about the end check, listen, I cheated. We got it. Why? Why I want to keep going with the story? Don't make sense to me. But at the end of the day, you made your decision and it almost cost you your life. So thank God that you're alive. But unfortunately, you have a long road to recovery to be able to take care of your kids. And even, I don't know how severe the injuries are, but you're supposed to live. But I know taking several shots can be easy. So I wish you a speedy recovery. To the dude that did the shooting, unfortunately, got to go sit in jail. I wish you the best luck going forward. Anything that may happen to you, I wish the work goes in your favor. At the end of the day, you crashed out because of emotional attachments that you had to the situation. Don't agree with what you did, but at the end of the day, I do definitely feel like it's a valid crash out. So be careful who you play with. Stop with disrespectful shit. If you're not happy with your partner and your spouse, find somebody else. But to deliberately disrespect them and let them find out about it, you can only assume and expect the worst after that. And that's that. That's the end of the video. Wish you like, comment, subscribe, what you guys think, and the comment section below. You guys watch this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.